Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 6. Before beginning to talk about Ahsoka, to talk about the last episode and all, I'm gonna make the same reminder that I make in each of my intros of Star Wars episodes, you know, like for all of the shows that I reacted to based on that universe. I'm not an hardcore fan, I watched all of the movies but not all of the shows. I'm a regular fan and I consider that it's okay, you know, as a regular fan to watch this show, to react to it. I think that it can be interesting also to see if the writers that are giving me enough explanations, that are making the job right, you know, about really putting things together for people who are discovering this show and all. I'm seeing it also since the beginning of this show. I think that it's a pretty good one, it's well written, the characters that are great, we have really good moments, and I think that it's well written for that, you know, for fans like me who are regular fans and who didn't watch everything about Star Wars, because they make me understand all of the things, you know, about Sabine, about her background, about Ezra, about how important it is for her, about what happened, you know, between her and Ahsoka. Even if I didn't watch Rebels and Clone Wars, still I understand everything, but I think also that because I knew Ahsoka before from The Mandalorian and Tales of the Jedi, I reacted to these shows with you guys, like I watched them with you guys. Because of that, I still think that it's a little easier for me than really for a newbie, you know, someone who is really discovering the Star Wars shows with this one. I really think that it's not the good one for that. I think that the good one for that, it's Andor. I'm saying it since a long time. But yes, that's a fair reminder that I make at the beginning of each video, and why this time I'm making this reminder with that face, you know? It's because of the fact that for the comments of the last episode, I don't know how to say it, like sometimes I have people who are really not respectful, who are insulting me, who are really trolls and stuff like that, and I'm just deleting their comments and I'm not thinking about it twice, like just that's it, I delete you, I move on. But for the last episode, I had a few comments of people, hardcore fans, I think, giving me orders, telling me you have to watch Rebels and Clone Wars, you have to watch them. See someone who didn't watch Rebels and Clone Wars, for sure she missed a lot of stuff. See guys, that video is a proof that you have to watch everything. I read these comments, you know, on my channel and all, because they are not disrespectful, you know, in the sense that these people, they are not insulting me and they are just giving their opinions. Even if, you know, I took them badly, they are not insulting, and yes, people have the right to think so. But I want to respond to these comments. I didn't respond to them, you know, by writing an answer, because it would have begun a debate, and really I don't want to debate about it. But I just want to give my opinion about it. First, I think that you're wrong. With the fact that I have to watch all of them to appreciate this show. And I really hope that you're not thinking that, you know, because it means that you're considering that this show, it's only for hardcore fans, it's only for people who watched everything. People who didn't watch the other shows, they don't have the right to watch this one, and they are dumb, they are stupid and stuff like that. A show, a movie, a book, like everything is made for everyone. Like everyone has the right to watch it, to appreciate it, and I really think that this show is good, not only because of how it's done, how it's played, how it's written, you know, for what it is, but also because they are making bridges, you know, between shows, between stories, and they are making enough explanations for people like me to understand it fully, to appreciate it fully, to see that sometimes, okay, maybe right there it was an Easter egg, you know, for some fans, or right there maybe it's a reference that I don't have to see it, but to not feel, you know, like I'm left behind, to not feel like, you know, like it's really awful for me, like that's it, now I can't watch this show anymore because I'm not gonna understand it, like that's it, it's not for me. No, they are making that effort, you know, of explaining me stuff, and in a subtle way, you know, they are not taking me by the hand, and they are not making long lines, you know, long conversations between people just to explain, you know, what happened before. Not at all. They are doing the job, and they are making it right in a subtle way, and they are making it, and I really appreciate the fact that they are making it, and it's showing that this show appreciates all of the fans, the hardcore ones, and that's why they are putting Easter eggs for you, like the regular ones for me. Sorry, I didn't have the time to watch everything. I want to, clearly, but now that I began my channel and I began to react to Star Wars shows, like if one day I'm gonna watch Rebels and Clone Wars, it's gonna be with you guys, so I need to find the time on my schedule and stuff like that to watch it, to edit the videos, to publish these videos and stuff like that. So I don't have the time to watch them for now, and still I think that I can appreciate this show and that it's okay, and that it's made for that also. And I really think that if you think that people can't watch this show if they didn't watch everything else, you are closing your mind so much, and you are closing this show to everyone, in fact, because hardcore fans, I love you, you are passionate, you are enthusiastic, and really I love you for that, and I can understand you because I'm passionate about other stuff, so truly I can understand your passion and stuff like that. But I would never say to someone who is beginning, you know, to read a book, to watch a show, to discover a universe and stuff like that, I would never tell to that person, shut the fuck up and wait until you see everything to have the right to open your mouth. Nope. I would never say that. And you didn't tell me that, but you told me that reacting to this show, for me who didn't watch Rebels and Clone Wars, it's wrong. I'm a little dumb to do it, and stuff like that. So yes, I just wanted to tell you guys that I think that you're wrong, that this show is not just for hardcore fans, it's also for regular fans. I still think that you can't watch it, at least if you didn't watch one other shows about Ahsoka, because they didn't present really Ahsoka, they didn't introduce her and all. When they did it for Sabine, they really took the time to introduce Sabine, her background, her life right now and all. When for Ahsoka, really we began with her and that's all. I agree with you that this show, if you didn't watch anything else, it's gonna be rough. But still you can watch it. But I don't agree with you by saying that you can't watch it if you didn't watch all of the rest. Nope. And I think that hardcore fans who are saying that, they are really closing this universe, all of these shows, to all of the other people who are not hardcore fans like them. And I think that it can be really bad for the entire franchise, you know. Because of that, you know, some people, they don't want to begin Star Wars, the movies, the shows, anything. They don't want to begin it. They are afraid of it because they are afraid of you. They are afraid of you, hardcore fans, telling them that they are not, you know, legitimate to begin it, to talk about it and all, because you didn't discover everything. You know, it's a little like someone who would begin right now One Piece. You would tell to that person that if that person didn't finish all of One Piece, that person is not allowed, you know, to talk about it. First, it's going to be really difficult because of the spoilers, but no matter what, that person doesn't have the right to begin One Piece right now, or to just say, I began One Piece. No, no. You have to read everything on your own without telling to anybody, you know, that you're beginning it, and it's only at the end that you have the right to say it, that you have the right to have an opinion about it, that you have the right to talk about it with people. You're closing, you know, your passion to a lot of persons by saying so. That was a quick reminder that I wanted to make at the beginning of this video about the fact that I'm not a nerdcore fan, I'm a regular fan, and that was a response to these comments. Let's say that you can have again your opinion on the comments of this video, and it's okay. As long as you're respectful, you know, you're not insulting me and stuff like that, I'm gonna let your comments, but I'm not gonna respond to you because I don't want to debate about it. You have your opinion, I have mine. Let's agree to disagree and let's move on. And if you don't want to watch my video, you know, it's pretty easy. You just have to close the page and to go watch the reaction video of someone who is a hardcore fan. Like, we have so many reactors, you know, on YouTube. Like, you can find a reactor who is more for yourself, you know, who is really fitting with your opinions, your way of watching stuff. If you want the opinion of someone who watched everything, who is really a hardcore fan like you, I'm pretty sure that you can find one. Please, go find him or her and let me alone. Yes, that's what I thought. Now I don't have the time to talk about Ahsoka anymore during this intro. If not to say that the last episode is my favorite. For now, really the last episode impressed me, not only because of how it was done, played, you know, the pictures, all of that, but really for all of the symbolic behind all of these scenes, the flashbacks, that fight with Anakin, the thing about fight or die, all of that, about her choosing to not kill him, like she's accepting that part of him inside of her. A lot of things were so great for this fight, all of these symbolic things about it, and visually it looked so good, and these flashbacks, they were so well done. For sure you guys, you appreciated them even more because, you know, it was coming from Clone Wars and stuff like that. But me, I appreciated them also a lot, and the fact that you're denying me the fact that I could appreciate them enough, you know, like, oh, stop. Let's go for this episode. Remember that on my Patreon you have 1 day of advance for these videos about Ahsoka, and you have extended or 4 reaction parts. So far I put only extended reaction part. It's longer reaction parts, you know, and it's the best way to support me, to encourage me to continue my channel. If you appreciate, you know, my thoughts and my theories as a regular fan, please tell me that, you know, on my Patreon by subscribing to it, you know, by giving me your support on it. It can be appreciated if you want and if you can. Don't put yourself into any difficulty or anything like that, you know. The time is rough for everyone, for me for sure, but I can understand also if it's rough for you, so be careful with that also. Let's go for this episode.
There's something I didn't tell her about Sabine. She went with the enemy willingly.
Impossible.
I knew that you understood
I
it.
saw through the Force when I held them up.
But I think that you can also
She
understand
prevented this.
the thing about Ezra. Oh.
No, Ezra.
She was fated to make that choice. There wasn't enough time to prepare her to make the right one.
I think the same, but I think that this choice, you know, is gonna be presented to Sabine again, and she's gonna make the right one.
Perhaps for Sabine, it was the only choice.
During that moment, yes.
A choice she made for herself.
That is your fear.
And second thought, tell me one of those stories.
Ah!
Your choice.
You know, like Anakin who made a choice for himself.
Galaxy far, far away.
All of that discussion, you know, about legacy during the previous episode, it's not only for her, it's also for Sabine. To be a part of this legacy for Sabine, it can be to be like Anakin.
I was hoping for a room with a view.
You found your situation confined.
A bit. We had a view. You promised me I would see Ezra again. Hey!
I think that the deal is still on. He's a man of his words, you know. Okay, he made the choice, you know, to join that side, but he still has principles.
The prisoner.
He's impatient.
And see, Shin, she was already waiting right there. At the end, she's gonna follow Morgan and not you. I really think of a betrayal. Because we have that scene, you know, about the Master and the Padawan. We have it, I think, for the entire season. Sabine and Ahsoka, Shin and our Master, Anakin and Ahsoka. Right there, we're gonna have a betrayal.
That is Teridia.
In comparison of Sabine and Ahsoka,
My ancestors.
at the end, they're gonna be loyal to each other.
The
You know,
enemy
that's
migration
parallel.
reviews back.
You're going with them? Yes? Do you want to talk? Something? I love her, Shin. I really her attitude each time. Ooh. You're on. You know, she had that you have when you're coming back home. Some of your sisters?
Welcome, child of Dathomir. You do our ancestors credit. Thank you, Great Mother. You heard our call to you in the dream. Your visions guided me across the stars.
You were killing.
And you came as Thrawn promised. Where is Thrawn? You shall wait. He is coming. It reeks of Jedi.
Meaning that he's not on the planet yet, or meaning that he's just somewhere, you know.
Dangerous. It will wait in solitude.
Eat?
What is it, Master?
This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
I know no such stories.
You weren't raised in the temple.
Where was she raised? I want to know her background.
Sometimes stories are just stories.
When I was a bit older than you are now, I watched everything I knew burn.
The Jedi Temple?
Couldn't make sense of it at the time. As you get older, look at history, and realize it's all inevitable. It repeats again, again, again.
And isn't it our turn now?
Dark and light are always gonna fight.
Won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
Oh, you only have that in mind.
What I seek is the beginning. So I may finally bring this cycle to an end.
interesting, but you know the green screen right there, we could see it like it was not well done. Thrawn. I'm sorry, I'm really like, you can't miss right there, you know, like, hey! You just have to move a little more on the left, little more on the right. Like, really, like... sorry. Oh! I have to stop laughing right there.
Has become a frightening reality. Great mothers, I salute you.
I am ever your servant, Grand Admiral.
This is Enoch, captain of my guard. You shall begin the cargo transfer.
They have brought a prisoner.
You never spoke of this.
We did not see it. It is a loose thread.
I brought the prisoner. I felt she could be of some use to us.
You know they are talking about destinies.
Mercenaries.
Destiny.
Aliens.
Then you must be General Baylan's god. Of the Jedi.
Farmer.
I parted ways with the Jedi long ago. You wouldn't be the first.
The prisoner is Sabine Wren.
Now there's a familiar name. You're quite right. She'd be of great use to us.
Shin, you know how she was looking at him, it's almost like she was a kid and inside she was like, hey, notice me, I'm right there, you have to notice me.
Thrawn.
Long time no see.
I understand it was you I have to thank for my escape from exile.
Where's Ezra?
Ah, yes. The desire to be reunited with your long-lost friend. How that singular focus will reshape our galaxy.
Just answer the question.
Yes, I was gonna say, just shut up and answer.
So that's it? You just gonna let me walk out of here?
You helped my cause. Now I shall help yours.
Our
You
cause
should know
is Ezra.
that it's also quite possible that your friend is dead. You've gambled the fate of your
No.
parents on that belief.
You wouldn't understand.
He doesn't understand, but I think that he admires it.
I'd rather not waste any more time. What kind of ride you got around here?
How he said that, you know, like your friend maybe is already dead, it was almost like he already knew the answer. He knows that your friend is not dead. You know, it was someone not lying but not telling the truth. Do you understand what I mean? It was that kind of way of seeing stuff. No? Maybe I'm going too far. But I had also that theory since the beginning that you're gonna find Ezra, but not as you thought.